I'd like to take a few moments talking about the body scan, what it is, and why we do it. When we practice the body scan, we are systematically and intentionally moving our attention through the body, attending to the various sensations in the different regions. And without moving a muscle, we can put our mind anywhere in the body that we choose and feel whatever sensations are present in that moment. That we can attend to these body sensations at all in this way is quite remarkable. James Joyce, in one of his short stories in Dubliners, says, Mr. Duffy lived a short distance from his body. And that may be an address too many of us share. Taking the miracle of embodiment for granted is a horrific loss. It would be a profound healing of our lives to get back in touch with our body. All it takes is practice and a spirit of adventure in coming to our senses, all of them. Experientially, we might describe what we are doing during a body scan as tuning into sensation, allowing ourselves to become aware of what is already happening, much of which we usually tune out because it's so obvious and familiar that we hardly know that it is happening. With mindfulness, we observe a sensation as it evolves and moves through a cycle of arising, shifting, and passing away, which is observed without judgment. The concept of impermanence is really relevant in the body scan. When we're really paying attention, we begin to realize that everything is impermanent. And so the mindful approach interrupts our habitual habits, our habitual reactions, and allows us to gain insight and a different relationship to our experience. It's not uncommon while practicing the body scan for the sensations in the body to be felt more acutely, such as there could be a more pronounced sensation of pain or a greater intensity of other sensations in certain regions. And at the same time, in the context of mindfulness practice, the sensations, whatever they are and however intense, are also being met more accurately too, with less overlay of interpretation, judgment, and reaction, including aversion and the impulse to kind of run, to get away from it, to escape. As we develop a greater intimacy with the changing nature of sensation, and so as a result, it's not uncommon to be less disturbed by unpleasant sensations, or be disturbed by them in a different way, a wiser way, even when they are acute. There is not so much triggering of emotional reactivity, and also a decrease in reactive thinking about them. When practicing the body scan, we might find we are disengaging the sensory dimension of the experience of pain from the emotional and cognitive dimensions of pain. And in the process, the intensity of the sensations themselves can sometimes subside. In any event, they may come to be seen as less difficult, less debilitating. Awareness of pain is a different realm from being caught up in pain and struggling with it. When we are able to differentiate, we discover some relief and respite, and this in itself is an experience of release, a profound freedom in that moment. Although the body scan is not a cure by any means, it can be a learning and an opening and an accepting to more aptly navigate the ups and the downs of what previously was deeply felt and really felt unworkable. I like the metaphor of our body as a musical instrument, and the body scan is a way of tuning it. Or if you think of it as a universe, the body scan is a way to come to know it. Or if you think of your body as a house, the body scan is a way to throw open all the windows and doors and let the fresh air of awareness sweep it clean. So you can scan your body quickly or slowly, depending on your time constraints and the situation that you find yourself in. You can literally scan your body within the time frame of one breath, or you can take 20 to 40 minutes to methodically explore each part of your body. Each speed has its virtues, and ultimately it is about being in touch with the whole of your body and just being rather than doing. You can practice body scans long or short, lying in bed at night or in the morning when you wake up. You can also practice them sitting or even standing. There are countless creative ways to bring the body scan or any lying down meditation into your life. If we make use of any of them, it is highly likely that they will bring new life to you and bring you to a new appreciation of your body. So I'm going to review just a few of the sensations, the emotional reactions, and the thoughts that you may experience during a body scan. So the physical sensations that you might experience are tingling, burning, pounding, throbbing, trembling, light or heavy, tight or loose, shooting or stinging, open or tight, tense, relaxed, soft or rough, dull, sharp, cool, warm, stiff or flexible, numb, pulsing, achy, clammy or dry, airy or dense, shaky or itchy. And there are many emotional reactions, but a few might be impatience, just wanting to stop, boredom, enjoyment, release, joy, sadness, fear or grief, pride, disgust, surprise or anger, frustration, anticipation, or sometimes it's shame. Just noting, saying what it is, and moving back to the body part, bringing compassion to whatever is going on. And the thoughts that may occur are typical for any meditation: reviewing the past, imagining the future, thinking about others, planning, evaluating, analyzing, circular thinking, wishing, hoping, comparing, labeling, cataloging, judging. As with any meditation practice, you may not particularly care for the body scan when you initially experience it, and that's okay. Occasionally, come back to it, as our own perceptions are always changing and shifting. There are so many benefits to the body scan, which is why I encourage you to be patient. Keep touching in to the practice rather than going with first impressions. I know my first impression of the body scan was not so encouraging, but today it is one of the mainstays of my mindfulness practice. I'm glad I didn't give up. So enjoy your body scan.